Alright, so now we're going to do our next part. It's actually part 3, but when I photocopied these, I had it wrong. It's labeled part 4. So you're going to be looking at the handout. This is called part 4. So we're going to do part 4 now. So start. On part 4, I'd started on the front plane. And I would just draw that shape there that you have in the front plane. So let's see what that shape looks like. Something kind of like this. Making sure you have all your parallel and perpendicular showing up is a very important step. So make sure I have all those show up. Here, having that collinear show up is an important step. And I'm kind of running out of space here, so I'm going to make this block a little bit smaller. Again, that collinear there is an important step. And right to there and down to, is that right? Oh no, that's not quite right yet. So down to there, then over, then down to there. Now here what I need to do is I just need to stretch this one a little bit longer, and I'll pull it out there to that green dot. Yeah, there we go. Did I get on the green dot? Yeah, I did. Alright, there you go. I think that is correct. Let me reshape. Oh, I still did not get that connected. Now here, if it's not connecting well, just pull it past and trim it off. Go X, trim it, and that looks pretty good. Now let's see if I actually did this drawing right. So that notch is there. Now see, I had this extra corner there. I should have had this corner there at all. Oh gosh, I'm really messing this drawing up. So I got that going in here. Alright. Wow. You know what? I'm Control Z in. I'm going to undo back a little bit. Because I do not want that extra corner in there. Alright, let's see if I can make this one happen now. So, how did that over, down, up, over, down. Now just down here. I think I might have it right the first time. Goodness, I don't know why I'm not visualizing this. I had to start throwing in some dimensions here. I think this will help me out. Alright, overall, 2.5. This first part here is 0.25. This next part here, see, that is where I'm missing it. Because this part is extra. So right there, that's extra. And I've got the collinear things in there kind of weird. So it's not going to work well with me. Let's see if I can just do it this way. That's not typically the way I'd like to do that, but let's see if we can make that work. Alright, now I'm going to trim off that extra little piece there. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm going to get rid of that dimension. I'm going to dimension from here to here. I don't like it being that little piece of line, but at least maybe I'll get this to work. There to there. Got this at 0.75. Got this one at 0.75. We got this depth at 0.25. We got this depth at 0.5. And here at 1. I think that's looking pretty close. Let's go ahead and send this horizontally and vertically. On this is a place where I would just put this corner of it to right there. And midpoint there to there. Alright, so I've got a few things going on here. Let's see what I'm actually missing. Aha, I don't have this side set. Okay. From there to there, I missed that dimension. 0.5. Alright, let's see how this one is up and down. What does this one do? Okay, so when I did that extra little line there, I did kind of mess that up. I need to put a perpendicular back in here. Right there. And then looks like last but not least, I need to put this one in right there. Alright. Wow, that one is rough. I don't know why I struggled so bad with that one. I'm going to finish that sketch and extrude that both ways, and I believe 1 inch is correct. Alright, there we go. Set that to a material. Ooh, that's awful dark. I don't like the real dark materials. There we go. That's great. Alright, new. So file and new part. This one is, again, from your handout. This was called Part 5. This is the only one that I really think you guys would have struggled with much at all. Those other ones would have been just no problem to do. This one you're going to do from the top view. From the top view, we're going to draw that little kind of expanded out plus symbol there. So we're going to do something like this. Again, getting that collinear to show up is important. Getting that collinear there to show up is important. That one to show up there. That one there shows up both ways. And to there. Now, sometimes it disconnects like it did there. And there we go. So, there we're going to go ahead and start dimensioning. And actually, we can vertically and horizontally constrain first. So I'll do one on the top there. One on the right there. And then start dimensioning this thing. Overall width of this little block is, look at the dimension, 3.25. This part here is 1.25. The middle piece here is 0.75. Those are kind of on top of each other, so I'll hit escape and pull these down in place so they're not quite so much on top of each other. Next, we'll put a dimension in for our height. And what I try to do here is just like, again, I always say lessen the confusion. I try to dimension it like it is in the book. So I put that at 1. Now when I put that at 1, it looks like it really messed up the drawing. But all it really did was just switch these things around a little bit. So there I'm back into more so the orientation it looks like in the book. And it's pretty good there. Alright, this portion we'll do at 0.5. This portion on the top looks like it is 0.25. That's got it all blue. Finish your sketch there. Extrude both ways, and we're going to extrude that 3 inches. Yeah, 3 inches for that big part. Alright, so there's that. Now this next part of it, it's just a separate extrusion. It's still all the same part, but it's another extrusion. So we're going to go start sketch. We're going to go to our origin. And this one, I want to start right there on that XZ plane, that one right there. This one I'm going to go ahead and slice my graphics, and I'm going to draw this around my other shape, and around the origin. So we're going to go here, to there, put this little cut into it here, make sure that collinear showed up there, and something kind of like that. We'll go ahead and dimension it. This, I'm not going to do the horizontal and vertical constraints. I'll show you why here in just a moment. I'll go 2.5 on that. Let's see what my next dimension is. The next one is right there at 0.5. The next one is right there at 1.5. Get those in a little bit better orientation. Alright. Next, I'm going to dimension from this side to there. And that is 2. And from that side to there, and it says it is 1.75. Now with that, I have all the size of this constraint. I don't want to center it up on my origin. Instead, on this drawing, it shows you that it's so far off of this back corner. So from there, from this back corner to here, it gives you a dimension of 1 inch. So that's where that goes there. Then, it shows you from this line to here, there to there, is 0.75. So that's got all those dimensions in place. Again, just to lessen the confusion, I always try to put my dimensions in the same place as what they are on the handout, and try to organize those nicely. And that's it. I'll let it pull the constraint. Finish your sketch. Extrude that. Again, as always, extrude it both ways, and I believe that one is 1. Alright, so that's got that part done. From there, what I want you to do is save that as, go ahead and save it as it says on the handout so we don't get confused. Save that as part 5. So you have part 1, 2, 4, and 5. We don't have a part 3, but that's just because I messed up on the handout. And once you're done with these parts, look at the next page of the handout. Actually, sorry, it's the first page of the handout. And constrain these together like it's shown on that front page. I'm going to put in part 5 first, ground it into place, and then constrain everything else to it. Alright, very good. See what luck you have on that.